Lee, a 2-year deal. How does that feel?
Yeah, it's good. It's great to get it signed up and know that I'll be at Glasgow for the next 2 years. It's been a great club for me in the past couple of years, and it's a club that's ambitious. They've set aims, and not shied away from that, and they've come through on those. They wanted to be the first Scottish team to win a title, and came through on that, which is great. And then to set a goal of being the best team in Europe, and these are, it's a lofty aspiration, but it's great that the club is moving towards that. And to be in the quarterfinals of the European Cup this year is massive as well. So it's a great club, and I'm pleased to be involved for the next wee while.
You played a huge part in getting the club to the quarterfinals, involved in some of the big European games. Was that part of the reason you signed on, to be involved in more of those games, more of the big games with Glasgow Warriors?
Definitely, as a player, you want to be playing at the highest level and the best level, and for us at the moment, the European Cup is where the competition's at its best, and so it's been really pleasing for me, get a good run of games in those matches this year, and to play a part in the team going through to the quarter final, which is going to be another step on, but something that the club is really pushing for.
How would you rate your own performances this season, and do you feel that that's what's led to you and the club coming to this agreement?
Yeah, it's been. I've really enjoyed it this year. It's been great to get some consistent game time, and it makes a big difference playing consistently. And I feel I've been performing well, and it's been great that we've been able to. The club have been keen to hold on to me for another couple of years, and so the feeling's mutual. It's great on both sides, and I'm pleased to be staying.
How about the fans, the feeling, playing in front of those, and the noise? Did that contribute to you signing on the line?
Yeah, definitely for Glasgow. Being based here at Scotstoun, having almost sold out every match this year is huge, and it just makes a difference. The guys playing in front of a crowd like that, when regardless of the fixture, that there's going to be a big crowd there, and the atmosphere here on if it's been a Friday night or a Saturday afternoon has been amazing. It's great to run out in front of that and perform in front of it. It's great.
Your announcement follows the announcement of Stuart Hogg, Tommy Seymour, Pete Horne signing new contracts. The fact that those guys were committing their future, did that make you want to do the same?
Yeah, it's great to see a number of guys, and the top performing guys commit themselves to the club, and that probably emphasises what I've said already, and that it's a great place to be. There's massive aspirations in the club. It's always pushing forward, and it's achieved what it's set out to do as well, which is a huge thing. So for those guys to stay on, and new players being brought in as well, it continues to be an exciting time for the club, I think.
Those new players coming in, a few from Super Rugby. Dave Rennie's coming in from Super Rugby. What are you looking forward to learning from those guys and from Dave?
Yeah, well, obviously I think it will bring something totally different. And Dave's been a successful coach elsewhere and in Super Rugby, so that's great that he's achieved as well. Glasgow, it's been great over the past few years and where we've got to, but to bring something in with a fresh look on it, and to build on what's already been built, I think it's really exciting for everyone involved.
Dave Rennie's a high calibre name in Southern Hemisphere rugby. Does the ambition of Glasgow Warriors bringing in someone like him match your own?
Yeah, I think it comes back to the ambition thing, and really wanting to achieve, and making that happen. To bring in a coach that's to say tried and tested, in another league, and he's won that league. It's really exciting for him, and see what he can bring to what's already a good club as well.
Rory Hughes, Tommy Seymour also signed new contracts. Are you invigorated by that competition for your place?
Yeah, it's one thing at Glasgow. There's always been real tough competition for places, and especially in the wing position. So that's great to have guys that are performing well. They're performing well in training, and it's something that you're always going to have to be at your best. You know that if you get an opportunity to put on the jersey at the weekend, you've got to play well. Otherwise, there's other guys that are more than capable of stepping in and playing well themselves. And it works both ways. The competition, I think, is great across the squad to push the team on.
The club has lofty ambitions for the next couple of years. What are yours personally? What do you want to achieve in your next 2 years here?
Yeah, first and foremost, I think to just enjoy my rugby. I think that's the most important thing, and that probably means to be playing as often as possible and to be winning as well. And that's part of the reason why I've chosen to stay at Glasgow. The club they've set those targets and got there, and so they're a winning team for me. I want to be involved as much as possible and really contributing to what can be a successful team, and performing to the best of my ability.